Hello everyone, we're back with part 2 of this beginner-friendly folio. Right here I'm just showing the measurements of the piece that I cut. This can be whatever size you want it to be, as long as it doesn't interfere with any of your spine folds. I've left a 1/2 inch on the left hand edge of the folder. And here I'm just demonstrating how you would attach the piece to the folder. I've already pre-cut all the decorative pages for that flap. And right here I'm just trying to decide which side the pocket is going to go on and which side just the plain decorative paper goes on. So here I've decided that the pocket is going to be on the inside. I'll ink everything up and get it glued down. So this is pretty self-explanatory, so I'm going to speed through this part of it. Okay, here I'm trying to decide which side of the flap I want to glue, or which side of the hinge I want to glue this flap to. So you want to be sure that the flap isn't showing. And here is where I spoke of in part 1, where you got to really think about the order of things. So now I'm in a situation where I have glued my decorative paper down, but my hinge is going to show no matter what I do. So I need to either rip the paper off, not rip, but loosen the paper off of one side or the other, glue the flap down, and then put the decorative paper back. So here I've decided to pull it up here very carefully. Fabri-Tac dries quickly, but you do have a few minutes to work with it if you need to move something. Here I'm just trimming the hinge just a little bit so that I don't have to tear anymore or lift any more of the paper up. And I'm going to miter the corners. The good thing about junk journaling, when you build in a folio like this, if you make a mistake, typically it can be fixed some way or the other. Just checking here to make sure everything is going to line up. Now we'll glue the paper back down, and our hinge is all covered up like nothing ever happened. And you want to be really gentle with the paper here, since we've possibly compromised it some by lifting it back off. And I have a little piece here that got torn, but it lays right back down perfectly. You can't even see where it lifted up. Good as new. So now we need to work on the outside. So I'd already cut my pieces out for the back and the front, and one piece seems to be a little too small, so what I had originally cut for the back of the folio, I'm now going to use on the front. But before we attach it, we need to get our envelopes attached correctly. I'd already cut everything out, haven't glued it down yet. I'm just trying to decide how the envelopes are going to attach to the front. And here's where I decide that I'm going to place that smaller envelope down directly on the folio base. So I'm going to speed through this section as well. When you're using envelopes, you can leave them like they are, but I've cut decorative paper to fit the front, the back, and the inside, so you don't see any parts of the inside of the envelope. So I'm going to speed through this part of it and let you listen to some music. So I've noticed that I have a little bit of the inside of that small envelope showing. It doesn't bother me much, but there's a couple of things that you can do to remedy that if you're having a hard time with it. Is to cut another piece to put on the inside or put some washi tape or something like that over it, but I'm letting it go. It's not that big a deal to me. And so now we need to cover the back. Here I just cut a new piece of paper to fit the back a lot better than that other piece did. Okay, so the base of our folio is now finished. I think it looks really pretty. There's still a lot to do to the folio, but this tutorial was just about doing the base. I'm going to take all of the leftover cut-offs that I have to make my tags and my journal cards and maybe some additional pockets. That side right there is a great place for another pocket or some other type thing. So we have a big pocket there. A flip up, flip out. It's backed with ledger paper. We've got a pocket there to put some things in. Another place to put a huge pocket. Another little side tuck pocket there. Another flip up with another pocket. Two pockets on the front with the envelopes. And you could actually put something else down on the front of the card. There's plenty of room to do that. And I may do that. So if you're interested in watching me put the rest of this together with a signature and decorations, tags, and so forth, leave me a comment below and I'll consider making another video as I finish this folio off. I hope that you enjoyed watching part 1 and part 2 of how to make this Folio base, and I hope you considered it to be fairly easy like I did. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and consider subscribing to my channel so that you will know when I upload new content. I very much appreciate all my subscribers, and I hope that if you're not a subscriber today, you will please consider it. It will certainly help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day.